Train by day, Kyle Wigington podcast by night, all day.
Colton Patterson.
Kyle. Last name unknown.
Oh
no.
Technical difficulties. You don't know my last name?
I do not. Is it Rittenhouse?
No, it's Kyle Rittenhouse. I like it. I like what he did there. So Colton is one of the open micers that we're going to call it?
Yeah, we'll call it open micers since I don't really do comedy anymore.
I mean, what's the difference? It is comedy.
Well, I guess it is, but I've always felt weird calling myself a comedian.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe because I've never sold a ticket. So.
Oh, so you think you have to make money before you can claim it?
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's more of the art form. Like, I don't take it very seriously. Like, there's a lot of people in the scene, in the New Orleans comedy scene, that take it very seriously, who, devote hours a week to it. And I just kind of go to bars and do open mics and tell my little jokes.
I feel like that's a part of being a comedian, is not taking it serious.
Yeah.
Those are the good ones.
Yeah.
The good ones are the ones that are just like, fuck it.
Yeah.
But no, there's a format to comedy. I've noticed that by hanging out with all you guys is, you see some that just get up there and talk, but then you see some that but there's like a format to actually doing it the correct way.
Yeah.
And it's really cool to see whenever you see the process of going from this may be a good joke to let me finesse it down and make it an awesome joke.
Right. There's been so many times where I see somebody come up with an idea, even like hanging out outside, which is the best part of being an open micer, is hanging out outside with the comedians. And they'll say, Marcus Bond is awesome at this, where he'll say something in conversation and you'll see him wait for a second, go, huh? And then he'll go up on stage one night, say it to middling success, and then he'll say it another night. He'll tweak it a little bit and then eventually it'll get all this laugh. And
yeah, so that's my favorite part about coming to open mic too, is just kicking it outside with you guys.
Oh yeah.
And most people don't realize that, but it's an unfiltered, hilarious thing outside on the sidewalk whenever you're around all these comedians.
Yeah, it is. It is. I've laughed harder outside than inside for sure.
What got you into comedy?
There used to be an open mic at Gaza, and I've always wanted to do comedy. Like, but it always seemed like an unattainable thing. Like you see George Carlin or, all the big hitters, they do it, the greats. And you're all like, well, surely they just woke up one morning funny. And then I started going to Gaza had an open mic, and I would laugh and I'd be like, this is awesome. And then I started hanging out outside and I was like, you guys are just people.
Yeah.
Like comedians are people. And I learned that and I was like, okay, well, I've got some jokes. I can go up there and.
Dude, I think that's everything in life. Like, we look at something that someone else is doing, we're like, oh, this is unobtainable. Mm-hmm. But then when you start inching forward and closer to it, you're like, holy shit, I can do this.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. That holds a lot of people back, I think.
It absolutely does. But when you realize that, like, even like a NASCAR driver, like, you think of them as just like, but they started at
go-kart tracks, probably.
Yeah, probably at go-kart tracks. And then they did the circuit, and then it's little steps. It's like you said, it's tiny little steps. So.
But and the freaks of nature, like the Dave Chappelle's, the Bill Burrs, like, I don't know. I'm sure they had one bad set at one point in their life. It's probably like their first one. I don't know.
Right.
I think Dave Chappelle said that he actually crushed on his very first set ever. Yeah.
That's not surprising.
Yeah. So, I mean, those guys, they're freaks, and we're comparing ourselves to people who are just, it's natural to them.
Yeah.
And we shouldn't do that.
We shouldn't. We should.
See, that's my problem, is like, I have this confidence in myself where I'm just awesome at everything, even if I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if someone tells me that I'm bad at it, I'm like, whatever. What do you know?
Yeah. Well, you with all your experience know.
Yeah.
Huh?
What do you fucking know?
Yeah.
But it gets me in a lot of like sticky situations.
Yeah.
Because I just move with confidence always. But then also I dig my way out of it.
That's awesome.
But I think that's how you learn, right?
Yeah.
You dive in and dig your way out.
Yeah.
Or what do they say in business? They say, jump off the mountain and build yourself wings on the way down or something.
Oh shit. I went to business school and I never heard that one.
Okay. Maybe that's they don't teach you that in school.
Yeah. That's the entrepreneurial mindset though. Yeah.
So what else you got going on, man?
Not a lot. I just started a new job, which I'm really excited about. So an electrician work.
Ah.
So
dude, that shit right there terrifies me.
really?
Yeah.
What?
You have the hair for it. No, dealing with electricity is just terrifying to me because I don't know. I feel like it can like jump the wires and stuff.
Yeah.
And like,
I haven't been zapped yet, but they say once you get zapped, that's so you know you're a real electrician.
that's not the end. Like you can get
No.
zapped and you can make it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can get a little zap, not a big zap.
Yeah. Anytime we do electrical stuff at the bar, I'm like calling the experts. So
Yeah.
I'm not even fucking with this.
Right. But again, it seemed like I was in the same boat where I was like, electrical work, you got to go to, you got to go to get an apprenticeship and you have to do all this. And then, but I got the job, just the guy was looking for help and he was like, can you help me? I'll give you $2 more an hour than what you're making right now. And I was like, yeah.
Done.
And he showed me little by little what to do.
Mhm.
And now I can, I'm starting to learn how to wire a house and all that stuff. So.
That's awesome. Yeah. We live in this world, man, where it's like the matrix of our mind, right? So like we have this like these thoughts that were indoctrinated into us at a very young age that we need permits and we need to go to school for these things. But it's like, no, if you learn how to do it, why not just do it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I hate the fact that you have to get permits for every little thing nowadays.
Yeah. Yeah.
The state and the city gets in your way a lot. And it's like, just get the fuck out of my way and let me do my thing.
Right. Well, I'm kind of in that boat, but also like maybe you should have somebody who knows what they're doing wiring a house.
Well,
so
with that stuff, yes. I mean, like all the other like things in the city.
Yeah.
Like there are so many people that would love to run businesses, but when it comes to dealing with the permits and shit, they're like, I don't even know where to start.
Yeah.
And it's like, my thing now is like, I just go. If they want me to pay money, they'll come and get me.
Yeah. They'll come knocking down the door.
Yeah.
My dad's a small business owner.
What's he do?
He does construction, steel erection.
I bet there's a ton of stuff that he has to do, right? Permit-wise?
Usually, yeah, but then there's a lot of times where I've been at the permit office with him where there's a line and he goes, fuck it, they'll fine us later.
Yeah.
So it's just,
that's kind of my thought too. I hate standing in line so bad.
yeah.
I mentioned this on a podcast a while back. We were talking about going to the airport.
Oof.
Like that's one of the worst things for me because you're standing in line and there's just like millions of people everywhere.
Yeah.
And I don't give a shit about what anyone else thinks or says. And I'm just like, leave me the fuck alone. Get me on a
Right.
plane and get me to where I'm going.
Right.
We're going to like the DMV.
Yeah. Oh,
So I have a DMV story.
let's hear
I'm
it.
sure everyone has one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when I first got to New Orleans, I'd go get my license, go to the DMV, the one in Metairie.
Okay.
So I walked in there. That I was like, I'm going to get here early. I'm going to get this knocked out. Now there's already a line outside the door.
Right.
Jump in the line, go inside. I am there literally all day long.
Jesus Christ.
For 8 hours, I was there. I had a book. I brought a book with me.
Yeah.
And I started reading the book and dude, knocked it out.
No.
There for 8 fucking hours. There were people that didn't even get through the line. They had to come back the next day.
Jeez.
I think there's no way our system should run this inefficient.
Right. Can I tell you something that's probably going to piss you off?
I love it. Yeah.
I have a little hack for the DMV.
What you got?
My mom was a police officer. She was NOPD for 15 years.
Uh-huh.
And if they love NOPD over at the DMV. And so if you show up with a officer in uniform, they pull you to the front of the line.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Of here.
So I've never had to wait in line at the DMV.
Well, I discovered that there was one on the West Bank too.
Okay.
Yeah. So the one on the West Bank is normally pretty chill.
Yeah.
The one in Metairie, I guess everyone goes there.
Yeah. Well, they shut down a bunch of them and they moved them all to that one in Metairie.
Oh, that's why it was so busy.
How long ago was?
It was like 10 years ago.
Oh no, this was more recently. Than
Okay.
that.
But it was a nightmare, man.
Jesus.
They had like all these different, I guess they have different sections for different things.
Yeah.
And so the one that to get your ID was moving so slow. Like everyone else was like kind of rotating through, but that one right there was just a nightmare.
Yeah. Have you gotten your real ID yet?
No.
The one with the gold star.
No, I haven't done that yet. What is that all about?
It's something about flying. Like to fly, you need the real ID.
Well, I flew just a few weeks ago.
No, it's starting in November.
Okay.
They keep pushing it back because nobody's getting them.
So yeah, so I'm just gonna have to like not fly anymore.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Or you need to bring your passport to fly just out of Louisiana.
Why don't I have a passport either anymore?
Oh shit.
I'm grounded.
Yeah, you're on the no-fly list.
Yeah, the last time I went through, because I talk a lot of shit about the government, right?
Oh no, yeah,
yeah. But the last time I went through the airport, whenever I was putting I gave him my ID, and the guy was like, "You look nervous."
Oh no.
I was like, "It is what it is, dude. Fucking roll the dice, swipe that bitch.
Yeah,
we'll see what happens."
Jeez, that's why you
No.
look.
Yeah, I'm totally against our system right now, man.
Yeah.
I think it's I don't think it's sustainable.
It's definitely not. It's definitely not. We were talking beforehand about the homeless situation, that it's just getting worse, and I don't know how to fix it.
Well, yeah, I don't know how to fix it either, but there are people out there that do.
Yeah.
And I think that's the biggest problem that we have right now is there are solutions to problems that we have, but those people are working jobs like McDonald's.
Yeah.
Like they're not in the right place that they're supposed to be in because of human influence, permits. We're making it so hard for these people to even survive. So their ideas aren't getting even off the ground.
Right.
So I think that we have solutions to problems that you and I might not know them, but someone does. And I think that's, I talk a lot about the law of duality. So the law of duality, everything is a positive, negative, right? Okay. Which also equates to like problems, which means that if there's a problem, there has to be a solution.
Okay.
Because the law of duality, it can't exist otherwise.
Yeah.
So someone here has the solutions to the problem. We just need to find them and put them in the right spot.
Yeah. You're absolutely right. Because all the bureaucrats, they're more worried about keeping their job than they are about fixing the problem.
Than doing their actual job.
Yeah.
And oh my God. Nancy Pelosi.
Geez.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So it was something I shared on Instagram the other day where she was explaining politics to the reporters and how to slander someone and then how to mark or capitalize on the slander that you do on someone. And I'm like, this is the fucking nightmare. Okay? Yeah. You're supposed to be getting people that are doing that kind of stuff out of the way.
Right.
But no, you're explaining to the reporters how you do these things. That's how bad this has gotten.
Jeez. And it's all the game. It's the game of politics.
The game, exactly. Yeah. And it's not a game. You're fucking with people's lives.
Right. Right. They don't realize that. And they're also 100 years old. So
she might be like 1 million.
Dirt was her idea.
No, yeah, I'm over her. I'm over all the other old fogies in there.
Yeah.
All the extremely wealthy people in there.
Yeah.
Like get some normal people.
Yeah. Get small business owners in there.
Yeah.
Not people who own millions of dollars of.
Well, no, they're out of touch with reality.
Right, exactly.
Like those people, they don't know the value of a dollar.
Yeah, they don't. It's like that Arrested Development. Go see a Star Wars and she gives them $100 for like a gallon of milk or whatever.
Yeah, I've never seen that, but I heard the show was really good.
Oh, it's so funny.
That's the one with Chris Pratt.
No, that's Parks and Recreation.
Hey, what's Arrested Development?
Arrested Development. It's with a bunch of people in it.
Oh shit, that's got the guy. No, that's the guy. Other one. That's Parks and Recreation. Not the guy that eats meat all the time.
Yeah, that's Ron Swanson in Parks and Rec too.
Okay.
Yeah, they're very different shows, but
I don't know why I think they're the same.
Yeah.
I've never watched either one on this one.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you're lost on both fronts, but it's a hilarious show. It's on Netflix. Check it out. Check out the first 3 seasons.
I need something that I can just like jump in and out of. I like shows like that.
Yeah.
You said the first 3 seasons.
Yeah. Then they did 3 seasons, got canceled for like 10 years. And then Netflix picked them up and they did another 3 seasons and they weren't very good.
What happened? I wonder why they got canceled.
It was kind of ahead of its time where it was like, you really kind of have to pause and rewind because there's so many little bits and there's so many callbacks and stuff. So it's a little bit ahead of its time where it was out in like 2003, 2004, when its original run was. So it was way before DVR and Netflix and stuff. So
what happened whenever they came back? They made it.
I don't know.
The writers or something?
I guess it was new writers and they didn't really understand what made it great the first time. And they tried to do this huge overlapping story when they needed to just focus on the little. It's about a dysfunctional rich family, like a rich dysfunctional family.
I do know this show.
Yeah. The patriarch goes to jail. He's like, I might have committed some light treason. And he ends up building model homes for the Taliban. And it's a hilarious show. It's a hilarious everything.
No, I have to check it out. I've definitely know the show now that you said that.
Yeah.
I think I started watching like the first one where they all have like a family meeting or something.
Yeah. They
I don't know why I fell out of it. Something else. Maybe there's something else that I came on. There's too much shit to consume now.
There's way too much shit to consume. Yeah, just talking to my mom, she's like, "You got to watch this show and that show." Then my friends are all like, "Yeah, have you seen this? Have you seen that?" I'm like, "No, I haven't. I'm watching Minecraft videos on YouTube."
Yeah. So I actually like stuff like that too. You like the what streamers do you like?
I don't really watch streamers, but I watch like people who like there's this Australian guy, Wadsy. He does a lot of fun stuff.
Like build houses and stuff.
Yeah, they build houses, build farms and stuff in Minecraft.
The stuff they build in that is incredible.
It's insane.
Mm-hmm.
It's insane, but it's a lot of fun to just turn your brain off and have that go on in the background.
That's what I usually, when I'm editing and stuff, I'll throw those kind of things on in the background.
Okay. Yeah.
And there's one guy that his name is Valor Gaming.
Valor Gaming.
Yeah, I got in trouble for not shouting him out last time.
Oh no.
He's one of the listeners of the podcast.
Oh, shout out Valor Gaming.
Right. Yeah. So he got onto me. Because I do all of his logos and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So one of the streamers, but he's fun to like get on at night. He does a lot of the role playing. So they're like they'll set up a server for GTA.
Okay.
And then they'll actually pretend they're real cops. And they will go by the laws and by the books and everything in the game. And then some people will log in and be criminals. And they'll actually have these interactions with like real cops and real criminals. And they're just like these douchebag streamers. Like they're not real, it's hilarious to watch.
It's honestly hilarious.
Yeah, and they probably handle some situations better than the real cops.
Heyo. With the de-escalation.
It's fun to watch those guys. I know them too, so that's what makes it even more fun too.
They're local? They're from here? Or?
No. So one of the guys that I watch, well, they have like their own little clique, these guys do.
Yeah.
So one of the guys is from Canada. Okay. And my buddy is from Alabama.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've known him since we were like kids. And then one day he's like, I want to start streaming. Now I was like, you do it, I'll make all your logos and stuff. He's like, done and done. And so we just kind of been growing that channel from there.
That's awesome.
They have these cool things they do where they'll take these cards and you can pay like $5 for like a pack of cards, and there's like an online thing. Okay. But the cards say different things, like the next person you speak to, you have to whisper the whole time, or you have to like punch your partner in the mouth. Oh no. Just like weird shit like that. Yeah. And so you can kind of steer the game, steer the characters in the way you want them to go if you're watching. It's a good way to make some extra money. Yeah. Yeah. That's really fun. Like dare cards, they do it in real life, or they do it on the stream. Oh, they're on the stream. Yeah. Okay. So whenever you click one, it pops up on his like computer and it shows him what he has to do. Okay. And then he has to go do it in the game. Oh, okay. Yeah. So that makes it fun. They do Escape from Tarkov. I don't know that one. Okay. That's how do I explain this? You know what PUBG is? Yeah, it's battle royale. Yeah, it's like PUBG, but it's a battle royale that's a huge open world. Okay. So when you die, you definitely exit the game and drop all your weapons. Yeah. But when you come back in, it puts you in a spot and you can go explore and do whatever. You don't have to kill anyone if you want to. Okay. Yeah, it's like what's that? Was it DayZ? Oh, DayZ. Yeah, or Rust. It's kind of like those. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But I think it's fun to see those games where they're open worlds and there's a risk there where if you die, you lose it all. You lose all your shit. Yeah. That's why I like playing hardcore Minecraft. Mm-hmm. Have you heard, Minecraft? Is this the same thing? You drop all your stuff when you die? Yeah. And you're just done. All your progress is gone. You can't go back to the world. That's a nightmare. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I got some news for you, Kyle. If you die in real life, you drop all your stuff. I'm coming back, bro. I'm coming back. That is kind of fun, though. You think about it that way. Yeah. Have you ever played 7 Days? 7 Days? No, I've not. Okay, so... Oh, wait, is that a zombie game? Yeah. Yeah, okay. I've seen it before. So the two games that I'm convinced are the best games in the world. One is 7 Days. Okay. And the other one is No Man's Sky. Oh, we were talking about No Man's Sky the other night. Dude, I love that game so much. I know it had a bad rep when it first came out. Yeah. But Sean Murray, I think it's his name. It's the developer's name, right? Okay. Yeah, he had a vision. Yeah. And no matter what anyone said, he saw his vision through. And that's awesome. And he made one of the best games of all time. That's great. Yeah. Like you can do anything. You're exploring a universe. Yeah. Each planet you go to is procedurally generated. So procedural animals, procedural plant life, all this stuff is brand new every time you go to one.
Wow.
You can name all the creatures if you want to.
Yeah.
Which that would take forever. And there's a lot more universe to explore.
Right. So what do you do in it? Do you just fly from planet to planet?
Well, so I'm a day one No Man's Skyer.
Okay.
So now like I'm a god in that game. Like I have all the upgrades you can get. I have billions of dollars. So I can do whatever I want to. And so now I just kind of like, I have I don't talk about this much, but I have an Instagram page called No Man's Sky Trophy Hunter.
Okay.
So one of the things I like to do is I go to a planet, and anytime you go to a planet, new animals spawn, weird fucking animals, and I'll kill the animals, and then I'll take a picture with them, and I'll post a picture online of me with my new trophy.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. So I've been doing that for like 5-6 years, whenever it came out.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, No Man's Sky Trophy Hunters, that page. And it's a little pastime. You fly to a planet, take a few pictures. Yeah. And I when I first started doing it, there was a few glitches in the game that I took advantage of. Okay. One of them was my so there are frigates in the game. All right. Okay. So you can build a base on any planet you want to. Yeah. Any planet in the entire universe, you can go build a base anywhere in the planet, whatever you want to do. But you can also get a massive freighter or frigate, and you can use that as your base. Okay. As a base that'll travel, right? So
you fly around with it.
Yeah. So I have my frigate in the very beginning of the game. There was a few of the frigates that you come across, and they were endless power. Like you didn't have to run any power through the frigates. So I threw a bunch of because you can do crafting in that game. Okay. So I threw a lot of crafting tables in there. Okay. And crafted a lot of very expensive items. Yeah.
Because you didn't have to worry about the energy.
You didn't have to worry about the energy consumption. Yeah. Okay. So that's a little hack that I have.
You saucy minx.
Well, they took that away. So, okay. Yeah. But I got my bag first.
Yeah. Good. Good.
But no, I love that game and they're still adding to it. That's what's crazy.
That's insane. Yeah. It's fairly old now as far as games go, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know the actual years of how long it's been around, but it's like 8 or 9 years. Yeah.
Jeez.
Okay. But they recently had another update.
Wow.
In this update, they added, so one of the things they added in early on in the game was living ships.
What does that mean?
Okay. So all the ships are also procedurally generated. Okay. But there's one mission you could do early on in the game where you went around all these different places and you collected these different body parts. Okay. And then you would collect an egg, and then you would actually create a living ship, which is like organic being, but it's a ship you can fly in. Okay. So I grabbed one of those early on in the game. But now they have living frigates.
Okay. All right. Cool.
So have you played Star Citizen?
No.
Okay. That's too technical of a game for me. Yeah.
Okay.
I need some so in Star Citizen, whenever you fly from a planet to the upper atmosphere, it takes you like 30 minutes.
Oh shit.
It's retarded. Yeah. It takes you like not 30 minutes, like 10 minutes to get to the upper. It's a long time. Yeah. So that's way too long for me. I like to jump in a ship and go if I'm going to go.
Yeah. Just get there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But no, those are the type of games I like to play.
Yeah. This sounds like a blast. I don't know why I didn't get into No Man's Sky. It sounds like everything I like in a game.
Probably because it had bad press in the beginning.
That's probably why.
It's an unfortunate thing. Yeah. The 7 days game though, I think you would like that too, maybe.
That's more like you have to build a base and you have to survive for 7 days against.
So every 7 days, a zombie horde will come through.
Oh, okay.
So you build a base to survive the 7-day horde, but the entire time you're going around collecting all the items from the other houses in the cities and stuff. So it's kind of like Minecraft, if you like Minecraft, but it's the 7-day hordes come through.
Okay. All right. There's what I love about Minecraft though is they have a bunch of like mod packs and stuff that you can play any game in Minecraft almost. You just have to find the right mod pack for it, which is
think about the guys that made that fucking game.
Notch, that guy.
Is that who made it?
That's who made it. Yeah. He was a single developer, and then he had like a team of like 5 people and now it's worth $1 billion probably.
How did he do that? Like, how do you? One fucking guy come up with a game that
he had an idea, and like we said earlier in the podcast, it was just small steps, and he he learned how to code one day, and then he learned how to draw stuff, and they sold it to Microsoft for $1 quadrillion.
That's always been fascinating to me. The building games and stuff, like creating a 3D model and then making it do something.
Yeah, I have no idea how they do it.
That's what I wanted to go to school for in the beginning. Yeah, but I didn't. I went to school and I went for IT.
Okay.
Instead, just went that path. Still learned how to code and stuff, but I didn't learn how to code with models and things. Yeah, that's a totally different ballgame for me.
I'm sure. Yeah, I took one coding class in college, and it almost killed me.
What was it?
I don't even remember. I just remember that it was open everything, like even open internet for the tests. And I found the website where he got all of his questions from, and that's how I was able to pass.
The man became a hacker.
Yeah.
The coding class made him become a hacker.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was, I like the creation aspect of it, but it's not my medium. Like I understand there are some people that can sit there and create with math and with code and stuff. But for me, the most creative stuff that I do is the visual creative.
Yeah.
That's why film was like, I just fell into film because like, this is how my brain works.
Yeah.
Like when I sit down and write a script, I can see it in my head already filmed.
Yeah. That's quite the talent. That's quite the gift to have.
It's a nightmare.
No.
Yeah. Because I can see everything.
Yeah. So you worked in film or you just?
I still do. Yeah.
Okay.
I started off acting and then now I write and kind of do my own stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. Whenever I'm not busy with this place. And like, I think that everything in life works in cycles. So for me, I don't pursue it all the time. I don't know how people do one thing all the time.
Yeah.
Like I'll have like these urges to like make a movie. And I'm like, okay, it's time to go do one.
Okay.
So I kind of listen to myself.
Yeah.
And then I'll have urges to write. I'm like, okay, it's time to write some scripts.
Yeah.
And I'll knock out like 2 or 3 of them in a week. And then I'll just kind of go back to my normal life. And then I'll have the urge to actually make one of them.
Yeah. All right. That's a great way to go about it.
Yeah.
That's what's kind of stopped me from doing, like I'm taking a little break from doing open mics right now. And just because I stopped having fun. Yeah. And so if you're not having fun, what's the point of doing it?
Exactly. Yeah. And it's a lot of stress to do these things all the time.
Yeah.
That's why I say even the greats, like you see the Dave Chappelle's, he doesn't go up on a mic every single night. No way.
No.
Because it's a very stressful, creating anything stressful.
Yeah. 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 I don't know why that reminded me of this funny story, but Dave Chappelle and Joe Rogan came to the Smoothie King Center a couple months ago.
Yeah. Did you go there?
No, I didn't, but I knew a couple people who did, and one of them was my mom's boyfriend, and they like took your phone and they like locked it up so you couldn't record it, I guess, because he's filming for his Netflix thing. But he still has a flip phone, so they let him keep his flip phone. They were like, you don't. Yeah, okay, you're good to go.
Quality's gonna be so bad. No one gives a shit about this anyway.
Yeah.
I need to get a flip phone. These things right here are a nightmare.
Oh yeah.
Look at this. This one right here is almost broken like destroyed. 1 million times. Too.
Jesus.
Oh. Yeah, no, it's just my case.
Oh, okay.
I feel like no one's gonna like steal it if it looks like this. Yeah.
What is that from? 1973? The first cell phone?
That's right. No, it's an iPhone. I think it's an iPhone 6. I don't know.
Okay.
It's decent. But the case just looks bad.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
So someone told me that the audio wasn't working well the night that Dave Chappelle did his thing in the Smoothie King Center. Okay. I mean, was that not what you heard?
I didn't hear anything about it.
Okay. Did you see Bill Burr when he came to town?
I did. That was a really good show.
I love Bill Burr.
He's so funny.
Yeah. All those guys are.
Yeah. It's insane. I want to see not Norm Macdonald. I would have loved to see Norm Macdonald, but Mark Normand, he's coming in November. I'm going to try and go see him.
Where's he going to be at?
He's going to be at the Joy Theater.
Was that where Bill Burr was?
No, where was Bill Burr? He was at the Mahalia Jackson, I think. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad that they're coming around again.
Yeah. Yeah. It's good. It's good that comedy's back. It's good that the world is healing and we're getting back to where we were pre-pandemic. Slowly but surely.
Yeah, geez.
Slowly but surely.
I try to stay away from like the news and stuff nowadays.
Yeah.
Because it gives me such a negative outlook on the world.
It makes me angry.
It makes me angry too. Yeah. Cause I'm like, why you see what we have here at the bar, you come here and we hang out and stuff.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's like a family here, but whenever I watch the news is telling me that these people aren't my family. It's like telling me negative stuff all the time. And it's like, no, this is different from what I'm seeing in the world.
Right.
And I think that's the point, right?
I think, it's to divide us and to make us angry and to make us just cogs in the machine. But yeah, once you get out there and you live, you see that, hey, these people are all right.
Especially in this city.
Yeah.
I grew up in Arkansas.
Okay.
So, I mean, in Arkansas, there's a lot of poverty there.
Yeah.
So me being around a very poverty stricken place, it's middle class, but there's poverty there too.
Yeah.
We all just got along.
Yeah.
Because everyone's just trying to survive.
Right.
Like whenever I have these friends that I bumped into along the road as I was, traveling, bartending stuff. And some of those guys grew up in extremely wealthy places like San Francisco and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They had no idea. Like whenever they hear Arkansas, they just assume that everyone's racist. And it's like, no, bro. Like people are just trying to survive. Like no one, I'm sure there are people there that are racist, like in everywhere. But at the same time, the majority of people just want to get along.
Yeah. Because living with like all that hate and stuff, it's hard. It's hard to do. And just to walk around all crotchety all the time.
It doesn't make any sense.
I worked with a guy who he was like, you got to wake up and you got to be fucking angry. You just got to attack the world and you just got to be fucking mad all the fucking time. I was like, that sounds miserable.
He's dead with a heart attack now.
Yeah.
What was his issue?
I don't know. He was racist. He was very racist.
You think that probably comes like,
I don't know where it came from. He's from Chalmette. So maybe Chalmette, I guess. I don't know.
I've been to Chalmette a couple times. It's a long drive from over here.
Yeah. Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, Chalmette's a part of New Orleans, but it's like on the eastern side.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's actually the area of Chalmette that I went to this past time. Yeah. Have you been on Pickles podcast?
No, I haven't been on it, but
so the area out there in that's Chalmette, right?
Yeah, Chalmette. Yeah,
it's really nice now. Like I don't know where they got all this money from, but that area is like super fucking nice.
Nice.
And just from me being over there, I think it's that studio, the Ranch Studios that's out there. I think they have dumped a lot of money in there for the movie infrastructure.
Okay.
Because they're getting it set up not just for like themselves, but for all the people that come in for it to make the movies.
Yeah.
So it looks really nice out there now.
Yeah. Well, they're looking to invest like $1 billion over the next couple of years, right? The movie industry.
It makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they've done a lot out there for it. So if they do that for other parts of the city, it'd be nice.
Yeah. What's his name? The Falcon? You probably don't know. You probably don't watch the Marvel movies.
I do, yeah.
Oh, who's the Falcon?
I haven't seen. I don't know.
He's Captain America now.
Yeah,
I can't think of his name.
Is he the one that's trying to invest in him?
Yeah, because he's from here.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, okay. Anthony Mackie.
So we bartended for the what was it? It was when the All-Star game was here.
Okay.
So we bartended a party at the Ogden Museum.
Okay.
And upstairs they had the All-Star party there.
Jeez, okay.
So all those guys were up there, and I was like, what the fuck did we get into? I mean, he was like standing right beside me. Like, I didn't know he was actually from here though.
Yeah, he's from here. He went to NOCA.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
NOCA, that's like the art school?
That's the art school, yeah.
Okay.
New Orleans Creative Arts High School or something. It's basically if fame was it's the real, Fame? Fame, I'm gonna live forever.
No, is it some musical thing?
It's a musical.
Okay.
Yeah.
You ever you like musicals?
I love musicals. I'm a huge musical fan.
Do you hear this shit? Does this guy look like he likes musicals? What are the musicals that you like?
My all-time favorite is Jesus Christ Superstar.
Never seen it.
It's really good.
What about Rocky Horror Picture Show?
I love Rocky Horror.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun. I've never been to the theater to see it though.
Oh, bro. So
I've seen live performances of it, and I've seen it on like TV.
So I absolutely hate musicals.
Yeah. Fair.
But
Not for everyone.
But one of the most fun theater productions I've ever done was Rocky Horror Picture Show.
It's a blast.
And we sang it. We did all of it. Like we didn't actually do it in front of the screen like they do some of them. No, we actually built a set.
Yeah.
And performed out Rocky Horror on the stage.
Nice.
And it was so fun.
Yeah.
It had a lot to do with the people I was doing it with, but we also did Legally Blonde 2 after that.
Okay.
And I was like, I fucking hate this. Yeah. So I think it's something about Rocky Horror Picture Show that's just, it's fun.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
You get to throw popcorn and you get to shout stuff.
See, that was one of the things about ours is no one threw anything because we were actually performing it.
Okay. Well, that's
so
fair.
they wanted it to be a more authentic musical production.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then I did Legally Blonde. I was like, fuck this shit.
Yeah.
Film all the way.
Yeah.
It's something about the people that do musicals. They have personalities that I don't mesh with.
Yeah, they have big personalities.
Yeah.
I minored in theater in college, so
Huge personalities. And I'm just like, let me sit in the corner.
yeah.
I'll perform whenever we go out on stage, but I don't want to perform always.
No, I want to be able to turn off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I do. I would just sit in the corner and listen to headphones all the time. They'd be like, "Are you okay?"
I'm fine. I'm just chilling.
Mm-hmm.
Are you okay? You're the one singing bloody musicals all the time.
Show
Phantom of the
tunes.
Opera, show
Yeah,
tunes.
as soon as we fucking walk through the door, dancing and stuff. Oh my goodness.
I got burnt out on Hamilton. Like I didn't even care to see Hamilton when it came here, just because like for 3 years it was just on repeat in the shop I worked at.
Oh really?
I was just like, okay, I've had enough. I get it.
See, I haven't even watched it yet. This is the only musical that I still would watch, and I want to see it live again. Was Phantom of the Opera.
Okay.
Like something about that show is, I don't know, mesmerizing.
Yeah.
To me.
Well, the Phantom gets to you.
Yeah.
I have a traumatizing story about Phantom of the Opera.
Oh my God, tell me.
We were driving. I don't remember why. I think my car had broken down, and so I didn't have a car. And so my mom was driving me up to Ruston, where I went to college. And Phantom of the Opera came on the radio on my phone because I was playing it, and I was singing along. And he goes, I think why you love musicals so much is because you were conceived after your father took me to go see Phantom of the Opera.
Oh my goodness.
And I was like, why would you tell me that?
Yeah.
Why on earth?
Ruined it, Mom. Thanks.
Yeah. So
that's such a good play too, and she ruined it.
It's still great. I still enjoy it a lot.
Yeah, that was a fun time seeing that one. I would definitely go see that one again, but I think that's it. That's where I draw the line.
Where did you see it?
Broadway.
Oh, so you saw the chandelier come crashing down?
Yeah, dude, that was so dope.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that at all.
No.
But it comes down, it swings over the entire like crowd.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's horrifying.
The stuff they do is incredible. Like they somehow they make the stage into like a water.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
with
like the under
and stuff.
I don't know how they did it, man. It was amazing. They had the guy climbing down the wall to go get the Phantom at the very end of it. Really, I recommend that one highly.
Yeah.
But now Hamilton, people tell me to watch it. I just haven't made it to it yet.
It's good enough, but I just got burnt out on it.
Like what happens in Hamilton?
It's about Alexander Hamilton's life. So it follows him from his first trip to New York.
They make it like rappers and stuff.
Yeah.
Right?
It's like hip hop kind of. Yeah.
Interesting spin.
Yeah. It's a fun spin. Lin-Manuel Miranda is a genius, but I don't know. It's not my cup of tea.
What other good ones are there?
Les Mis. I love Les Mis.
I need to watch that one.
Yeah. If the movie's fine, the one with Wolverine, Hugh Jackman, it's fine. But if you can see a stage production, definitely see that.
You think it's his real name?
Hugh Jackman?
Huge jacked man.
Huge jacked man. Well, he didn't start as a huge jacked man. He started out in Broadway or West End doing. He actually has a fun story where he wanted to play rugby in Australia, but he broke his arm. And so he was like, oh, crikey, I can't do more bloody rugby anymore. And his friend was like, oh, why don't you try out for the musical? You get all these chicks, mate. And he was like, I'll do it. And he did it. And the rest is history.
But I mean, I don't know if I can believe that because I've seen his wife.
Oh, yeah.
And it makes no sense.
Does it? I've never seen his wife.
God, he's a gorgeous man. Yeah. No offense to your wife, sir.
Because he's definitely listening to this.
Yeah, huge jacked man.
Huge jacked man.
Now, when I heard his name, I was like, there's no way this is a real name.
It's probably something you could Google.
Yeah. Who wants to do that, though? Let's just
let's just speculate. His real name is Spencer Von Cletus.
Very Australian name.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the other one that he does? It's The Greatest Showman or something?
The Greatest Showman. I haven't seen that actually.
Okay, I haven't seen it either, but
I've heard good things about it.
He's such a talented actor.
He's very talented. Very, very talented.
Which makes more sense now. Talented actor, does musicals, ugly wife. He's gay.
He's probably gay.
It's okay,
We
man.
figured it out.
Homosexual Wolverine, whatever, you know?
Hey,
2022, who cares?
I don't care.
Nah.
Be who you want to be.
Yeah.
It's funny because Wolverine's son in the comics, I don't know how much you follow this.
What's his name? It starts with a D, right?
Yeah.
Draco? No, it's not right.
Something like that.
Okay.
Well, he's like bisexual.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, he's a beast too.
yeah. The one with the 2 claws or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has does he have 1 claw or is it 2 claws?
Well, maybe he has 1 claw.
I don't know, but the girl, she has the feet claws too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're such a. What superpower would you like if you could be a mutant?
Oh, I think about this all the time. I think teleportation
Okay.
because I hate driving. I hate walking. I hate moving. So
That's a
if I
good
could
one.
I would look like Nightcrawler if it meant I could teleport places.
I think Nightcrawler is cool.
I think it looks really badass.
So does that mean you get the acrobatics too?
Well, he was in the circus, so that's why he has the acrobatics.
Right. So you don't want that. You just want teleportation.
I would train if I could teleport. I would do all the work. Professor X, sign me up.
I don't know what I'd want, man.
There's a lot of good ones.
That's the problem. There's too many.
Telekinetic stuff, that'd be cool.
Yeah, Professor X.
Yeah.
I don't know. That seems kind of daunting that you can hear everyone's thoughts all the time.
Yeah. Someone like you, that'd be dangerous. You could hear everyone's thoughts.
What if I can?
Oh, you probably can. What am I thinking of? I'm thinking of something.
It's blank.
Oh, I wasn't thinking of anything.
Yeah, you weren't thinking of it. I
it.
got you.
You got
Shit,
it.
dude.
Oh my God.
That's funny. Colton, when are you gonna you come up to open mic next week?
I'll be at the open mic next week.
My man, dude, I'll come check you out. Actually, no, this week I'm out of town.
Oh,
Yeah, but I hope to start catching some more of the comedy stuff.
yeah.
And everyone come out and check these guys out, man. They're all doing their thing, and it's freaking hilarious. And even if you don't make it to open mic, come out and hang out with us on the sidewalk. I guess that's where the magic happens.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it's fun to see people's growth. Like we see Marcus and them all the time, and the level that they're at now from where they actually started is phenomenal. So I can only imagine like all you guys in 10, 20 years. It's gonna be really magical to see.
Yeah.
Colton, thank you for coming in today, my friend.
Thank you for having me, Kyle.
Hell yeah, dude. I'll definitely have you on again.
Yes, sir. Thank you.